welcome back. This will probably be a little short episode because there's a few more like what my main scenario quest list tells me. The next trial will be within like 2 quests, roughly about that. But fairly not. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Erosia will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Akira, and help them to make the right decision. Alright. Grim tidings, Akira. It seems that the world of the ultimate weapon exists has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of the ultimatum. They have gathered the fragment in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered Leached as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief of the surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolves offer will doom Erosia, not delivering it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Akira, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Yes. I think that's it. Nice. The Council of the Alliance leaders is presently in progress of the fragrant chamber. I may ask that you step away from the doors, madam. I'm sorry. You're here to, on the behalf of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. 1,000 pardons, my lady. Of course you may enter.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but To what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Reborn. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The scions of the Seventh Dawn, alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and seven hells! Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender, but I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Raoban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Raoban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Alright, let's return to the Waking Sands. Oops. I should reduce the volume a bit. Shit. That reminds me. Okay.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this!
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him enthralled to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louis Soir. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this. However glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are she, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Cool. Alright, let's accept this. As present, let us begin. Okay. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counter-offensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Erosio's soul. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. Define the instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From the west to the east, the maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the mortal flames of Ul'dah, and the order of the Twin Eider of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Lominsa, we have the Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Vlebrand, and Castrum Marianum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rodana Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have the Castrum Maelstrom to the north and the coastal outpost of Cape West Wind, which connects Castrum Mariam to the mainland by means of magic tech transporter. Near Gridania, we have the Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the 12th Wood. And finally, in Mordana stands the Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Erosia. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the formidable mentioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon house within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must need isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt, hammer, and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinctive phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Rit Ahanten Sas Ariviana. According to our intelligence, the Praefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventure unit to eliminate him. Akira, we would have you lead this assault. Tanan is peerless field technician, uh, uh, tactician. Shorn of his leadership and garrison at the Castrum Occidents will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us serve Castrum Meridium's primary lines of supply. As soon as Hin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At the very hour, the Limsan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Mariam. Meanwhile, in the Trustwood, the Order of the Twin Elder will surround Castrum Oriens, and they'll have the sense to help them. Frixo's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 you shall see us neutralize Castrum's Meridium's Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Imperial Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength, while the enemy's eyes are thus drawn onwards. Another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the castrum. In its mission to disable the Magitech field generator, which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Akira, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Elder will blockade the railroadway which connects Sentry and Meridium, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution, the monstrous locomotive, which runs back and forth between the two castra, is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well that the Guardians did not think to give it wings. Once Meridian's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. They will see the immortal flames entering the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Akira to pass unopposed into Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy Ultimate Weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the grand companies, we can count upon the support of variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa and Laminza to the Monetarists of Oda. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legends hold that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all Erojo is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the grand companies Yada, Papa, Mio, Yasola. Pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Ranjay, I would have you represent us in Oda. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Ranjay in any way you are able and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of latest developments. Minfilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in the adversary capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphinads mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of the operations Archon's main objectives fulfillment. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eurasia. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be brief on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Let us continue. Do you are welcome, Akira Blackrose of the Science. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost of Cape Westwind and eliminate Praefetus with Ahenhian Sas Arviana. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging stage point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of Guardian menace. I shall pray for your success. So you're Akira Blackwell, is the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ritanen says Vriana departed Castrum Occidens a Belago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of these vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Doot, doot. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antilion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise. Target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We're got nothing for ye neither. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your precision. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert. Quarter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but now know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Akira, and bring us Hithan's head. May Ralger grant you strength. Commence diversion maneuvers. Fuck. Shite. I don't want to deal with these people. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna, you know what? There we go. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.